I'm very particular about housekeeping, and believe me when I say I vacuum the floors more than anyone. And I don't mean manually.
Maybe I am too straightforward person, and you can tell it's crossing the line. Crossing the line.
This is the 5th robot that I tried, kind of similar to the Xiaomi Roborock 2 that I have, but slightly more features, and it's the Hydra S7 by Minihelpers. Here are all the accessories for the Hydra S7. First is this vacuum tank. You can see it's a bit gross because I've been using it for a week, and it's not exactly full, so there's still space for another 1 to 2 months here, which means you don't have to empty out so frequently. If you want to do both vacuuming and mopping at the same time, they provided a combination tank for you. So this is where the dust goes in, and there's a water tank where you can pour in water. But if you want to do heavy duty mopping, this is the mopping tank. So it's able to fill up to 500 ml of water, so it's sufficient to mop the entire house with this. And there's a mop pad that goes here. Additional mop pad, additional brush. It connects to both Wi-Fi mesh, 2.4, 5 GHz network, and even if you're not at home and you wish to connect to your robot, you can. So from your phone, it connects to your home network, and you are able to send your robot out to work from anywhere in the world. There's a lot of stuff in the app, but 2 particular features that I really like and is not available in my current robot vacuum, like sectioning out rooms and labeling them. So it starts by mapping out the entire house on the app.
I gotta say before you take my words so deep or easy, I know you're not happy by me being cheesy, so pardon me.
You could label each room and corner, set up virtual walls and restricted zones. It saves up to 5 different maps, which is useful for multi-story homes. You don't actually realize how useful it is until you try it. Next is the extensive scheduler that allows you to schedule it to run to different maps, different rooms at your preferred timings. For example, I could set it to run at 9 AM when I'm in my bedroom, 10 AM the living space, and lastly a full sweep at night. So the way you use it is just going to redefine your lifestyle. With a suction power of 2300 PA, it was able to pick up most of the daily dirt, hair and dust. And if you look carefully at the motion, it's going in a structured zigzag pattern and not just randomly, which is why it doesn't miss a spot. One problem I realized with the Roborock is that the water isn't dripping consistently across the mop pad, which is resolved here. It is able to mop the area evenly throughout, but unfortunately for me, I don't believe in mopping and vacuuming at the same time. I always do it separately. Hence, I love the dualities of this vacuum. Having a huge capacity tank for both vacuuming and mopping separately is just a plus for me. And now we're down to the question of, is there anything that I do not like about this robot? The first thing is that when the robot is out about running and I try to pause it on the app and I want to change the suction power, it takes a while to respond. But I think this is like a robot thing because it happens the same way with the Xiaomi Roborock 2. But when the robot is back to its charging dock, it responds almost immediately. The next thing is not exactly a problem, it's just that I wish it could support the Xiaomi ecosystem. But I guess I'll be investing in a Google Home in the future because there are some products from Google that I want to try. I used enough robots over the years to know what's a good robot and what isn't. For that, I love this robot for a few good reasons. Definitely a clean sweep. Doesn't get lost if I break it from the usual route. Able to return to its charging dock. Doesn't get lost at chairs. Longer battery life, 5800 mAh. And above all is the low price point. I know some people hate robots probably because they got some knockoff thinking that they all work the same or that they prefer to use a handheld vacuum. Well, think of it this way. It doesn't replace that but actually complements your lifestyle. Just send it out when you're off to work. Don't be so hard on yourself. If you didn't catch it in the beginning of this video, I do have two Hydra S7 for giveaway. The details are in the description box below. And lastly, thank you so much for watching my videos. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me in the comment section below, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.